Tonight on Undercover Boss.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, guys.
Greg Scott.
Do you feel like we should have more gold?
CEO of New York & Company.
I want to look distinctly different.
Goes undercover.
Hi, can we help you today? Okay.
By joining his employees on the front lines. This fashion-forward boss
Super heavy.
will meet the people who keep his company in vogue.
Where are we?
I know it's a lot, but I know you can do it.
While undercover,
How do you find that?
Look,
he'll struggle to make the cut.
don't be nervous.
Yes.
Somebody messed up and put that 6 up there?
Yeah.
And what will happen when he finds out his company is going out of style?
We rarely have younger girls come in. They all think that it's an old lady's clothes.
Oh, they do?
Find out next on Undercover Boss. Based in the fashion capital of the world, New York City, with more than 500 locations across the country, New York & Company is a leading retailer of women's fashion. With celebrity partnerships that include Eva Mendes and Jennifer Hudson, New York & Company is a model in fashion retail. Keeping his company on the cutting edge of the fashion world is one man.
My name is Greg Scott, and I'm the CEO of New York & Company. New York & Company is a women's retailer based in New York City. We're the best kept billion-dollar secret. There's so many people that haven't discovered us. New York & Company grew up as a brick-and-mortar store retailer. Originally, we were Lerner stores of New York, starting in 1918 here in New York City on 34th Street. Today, we've really evolved. We have approximately 354 New York & Company stores, 140 outlet stores, and we have an online business that does over $200 million a year. We respect women, and we respect their sizes, and we say, you know what, we carry 0 to 20, petite and tall, and it's kind of a differentiator for us. I grew up in Northern California, in Napa. My father and mother split up when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, so I grew up with my father. He remarried, and I had a great relationship with my father. Graduated from UCLA, great education. Unfortunately, my father died in my senior year in college, and I basically was pretty much on my own. And my real mother was not really in my life at that point. That has driven me a lot because after my father died, it was me. There was no one gonna help me. There was no one that was gonna it was me. I didn't have any money. So I joined the Macy's training program. So I was at Macy's for 8 years and got a job at Henry Bendel. And then quickly I was recruited by Ann Taylor. And then in 2000, I joined a company down in Los Angeles as the president of R&B. Later, I got a call from Manny, the founder of BB, and he asked me to become the CEO. And I went to BB in 2004, and for 5 years, BB had explosive growth. And in 2009, after successfully running the company for almost 5 years, I was pretty much let go. But you know what? It all worked out. I'm in New York & Company. So I joined New York & Company in May of 2010. And in that quarter, the company lost $50 million. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
So e-com is troubling. You know, there was a lot of pressure. But every day I'd wake up and go, here are the 5 things I'm going to do today. And I just kept doing it. I would say the turning point for New York & Company was when actress Eva Mendes partnered with us on a celebrity collaboration. And after 2015, where we had 4 really strong quarters in a row, we were really on our way, we thought. And then around the 4th week of March of 2016, all of a sudden, the stock dropped 40% in one day. This was 5 weeks of bad business. And for that, the stock analysts crushed us. But traffic did come back, and things did get better. So, you know, I take it personal. Hey.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to Holiday.
Thank you. I love this business. I am passionate all the time. I don't know if I love these snowflakes.
All right.
I love looking at ways we can do things better. But do you feel like we should have more gold? Because I feel like
we can.
I'm highly, highly focused, always have been from an early point in my career. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Bye. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
So what are we gonna do today?
I want to look distinctly different, maybe lightish brown blonde. In 2010, we lost 50 million. Last year in 2015, we broke even. We need to go to a company that's making significant profit. There are so many people that haven't heard about us. How do I get the word out? So now is the perfect time to go undercover so I can find out, is there something we can do to significantly improve our results that I don't know about?
Wow. While undercover, I'll be posing as a yoga instructor named Brett. My employees will think they're on a different reality show. They will have no idea it's really Undercover Boss.
Today I'm in Bensalem, Pennsylvania, and I'm working with a sales associate doing a closing shift. Sales associates are the difference between having a good store that performs and a store that does not. They really are on the front line. Their #1 responsibility is to sell.
One of my initiatives to improve sales is a tablet that will allow the associates to look up items, place orders, and make sales actually on the floor. So I'm excited to see how that is being used.
Anthony?
Hi.
Hi, Brett.
Anthony, pleasure to meet you. I'm going to show you the ins and outs of Register.
Okay.
And we're also going to be making sure that your store is going to look pristine, perfect, and very fashion forward.
Okay.
Brett is very in his own world. He's a little bit more down-dressed. Brett does not have to worry about me raiding his closet. Alrighty, so we're going to get started with Register, all right?
Cool.
Okay, so the setup looks complicated. It's very easy. So what I'm going to do is just log in real quick. And when you log in, because we have this promo of City Cash going on right now, coupons are a very big thing.
Okay.
But it has some exclusions.
Do customers understand this?
It's hard for them to understand because when you read this, what do you think?
I read $10 cash.
Exactly. You think cash.
Yes.
That's not how it is.
Oh.
This is a coupon for $10 off eligible items. So all those signs that you see that are red are considered New York deals.
Okay.
So those are eligible for coupon usage.
Okay. Is that hard?
It's very hard because everyone reads cash.
Yes.
And if I was a customer, I would read that too.
As cash.
Just like how you did.
Yes. Clearly, customers get frustrated not being able to use a coupon on top of everything. So I need to fix that.
Do you want to do an order?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
This is different.
Yeah, we have the tablet.
Okay.
Because what we do with the tablet is, it's a new thing.
Okay.
Like this can detach from here.
Okay.
And you could even ring someone up.
Do you do that?
I don't personally.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's easier to just help them on the sales floor and then bring it to the wrap desk.
Okay.
But you can do that.
That's
it's
cool.
Yeah, it's a really nice option.
That's when Greg Scott almost popped out. Can you show me how this comes off?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I need a manager to do it because I can't do it personally.
I was like, what? Really? Like a manager needs to do that? That tablet was to be automating us, to improve our selling, to improve efficiency. So he could be on the floor finding sizes for the customer, showing the customer what we have online.
So now she's going to unlock it for us.
Okay. That honestly was probably the worst thing that could have happened.
Okay, so now she's going to unlock it for us.
Okay. He was like, manager on aisle 6. I mean, it was like crazy.
Perfect.
Okay.
So now you got a mobile register.
So we can go anywhere with
I could
it?
go on the floor, scan items, ring up a sale.
You just don't use it very much.
I don't personally.
Okay.
I think it's way easier to just have them come.
Okay. We need that tablet to be flexible. We spend so much money getting those out. What a waste. I have to fix that immediately. So it's all women's, no men's, or those men's.
Well, actually, this is an all-women's clothing store. But for example, I'm wearing some of the clothing.
Oh, you are?
Yes. I do try to wear some of the clothing while I'm here.
I would, because people will see it.
Yes, exactly. Like, I would love to wear, like, the pink jeans and, like, some tears in them.
Why can't you wear these?
Just a dress code. It's just the rules from corporate. Men associates are allowed to wear black and white mainly. And then women associates are allowed to wear color and denim.
We talk about what the women associates wear, but we never really talk about the men. And what I see today is we actually are not treating the men the same.
We are now officially done taking care of our customers. So we're going to close the gate. We're going to start on our metro portion. So we're going to grab some mannequins because that's where we're going to be dressing.
All right.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, you're from San Francisco,
I'm from
right?
San Francisco. How about you?
I've been here my whole life.
Your whole life?
Yes. I used to live with my grandparents. I had my mother pass away when I was 10. So that was kind of surreal. And my father wasn't really in the picture, but my grandmother and grandfather took me in when I was just a little kid. And it's very humbling.
Wow.
And my grandfather actually recently passed away. So now I live somewhat with my grandmother, somewhat with my friend's family. I'm in the process of helping her move into an apartment that's closer to where I'm living now.
So how do you work here part-time, or do you...
I am a part-timer. It helps a lot, especially like going to school and everything.
So you go to school too?
I do. Right now I'm studying fine arts, but I'm hoping to transfer to maybe FIT because I also want to do fashion as well.
So you do want to go to design?
I do. How's she looking?
She looks good, no?
Perfect. Just got to bring her out a little bit there.
I really enjoyed meeting Anthony. He totally understands how to do a mannequin and make them look amazing. She looks good.
She does.
Yes. And he actually has an eye for it, so we need more people like that. But I definitely have to make some changes to our coupon and our training.
I think we have these two.
Today I'm in Wyomissing, Pennsylvania, and I'm going to be working with a key holder and a fitting room specialist.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, good, how are you?
A great fitting room stylist has the ability to be totally honest with a customer and say, that looks great on you, or I've got something even better for you. Hi, I'm looking for Amber. If we have a fitting room stylist who doesn't give customers honest opinion, and they go out and somebody says, where'd you get that? You need to change. They're not coming back to New York & Company.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Brett.
Hi, Brett. Nice to meet you.
Nice
How are
to
you
meet
today?
you. Good.
I am a fitting room stylist. So what we're going to be doing today is you're going to be building outfits in the fitting room, customer servicing everyone, and anything else that happens today. Okay? And we're gonna start on the floor. This is all of our wear to work items. In the middle, this is what we called our drive aisle.
Cool.
So over here is downtown.
Do you like these too?
I do, yes. Although they're they fit very contoured to your body. So if you have, you know, some holes, it's gonna show.
Do you tell people that?
Yes.
Right.
We do not like false honesty. We don't want somebody to buy stuff and return it because they weren't comfortable with buying it in the first place.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, because we have some customers in the store, I'm gonna have you talk to some of them. So if you want, you can head over and ask them, you know.
Are you coming with me?
I will come with you. I'll hang back.
Okay, all
you
right.
ask them how they're doing.
Hi, how are you today? Hi, good, good. Can we help you with anything today?
We're pretty much finishing up.
You
so
are?
I'm done.
Okay, all right. Let Amber or myself, Brett, know if you need any help. Okay, thank you.
Good job.
Okay.
My impression on how he's doing with customers, he's very nervous.
Hi, can we help you today?
I'm good.
Okay.
He doesn't have a lot of self-confidence for talking with people. All right, so what we're gonna do is, do you need a fitting room? Okay, do you wanna come back? Come on back here, you can go right there, you're welcome. So what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna, you know, ask if anybody needs anything. If it's very, very busy, I literally stand in the middle. I'm gonna be like, how's everybody doing in here? Can I get anybody anything? And then you just help out as much as you can.
Okay.
We're gonna see if she needs anything. How are you doing down here?
Good. Can I get this in a 16?
Sure, no problem.
Do they have any other colors in them?
We'll go check. So we're gonna grab her a 16 in the beige. Gonna give you those.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want me to look at anything else or no?
You can, if you want, you can check and see if we have 16s in any of them.
In anything.
That way we can give her a nice variety.
What Amber did, she said, okay, she wants some jeans. Let's just find every 16 jean we have and put it into that fitting room. Amazing. Exactly what we want.
So what type of customers do you think you're trying to appeal to?
I'm trying to appeal to my yoga students.
Okay.
What about you?
For here,
Yes.
New York and Company, probably 25 to 45. But like
Yes.
we rarely have younger girls come in.
Okay.
Also because New York and Company's been around for so long.
Okay.
They all think that it's an old ladies' clothes.
Oh, they do?
They do. We've had a lot of ladies come in and be like, oh, I've never shopped here because we think it's old ladies' clothes.
People are surprised when they come in?
Yes. Especially if they're first-time customers.
I know about this issue, and we've done a lot of work to try to shed that image through marketing and celebrity collaborations. It's clear that I still have work to do to change the perception of New York and Company that we're the store where your mom shopped.
So back here is our stock room.
Oh, wow. Do you ever work here or no?
It depends. If it's slow, everybody works everything.
But they would rather have you in front.
But managers will do processing.
When do you think you'll be a manager?
I have no idea. That's not in my life plan right now.
It's not?
No, I have so
Why?
many other things to worry about.
Like what?
I have a baby.
What's
She's
he-
only 2. That's very strenuous. Having
Right.
children is very strenuous. My dream got put on hold. I started working at Kate Spade. Love the whole industry, but I got pregnant working there. I had a very bad pregnancy.
Oh.
So I then stopped and I started working here. So I was a manager down there too, so it happens. I got to work back up to it.
But you will, right?
Hopefully. I hope so.
You will, right?
I
You
hope
have,
so.
You have.
I have the drive for it, and that's what you need. You got to have the self-confidence.
Do you think you'll be married?
Yes, it got put on hold. We were supposed to be married in 2015, and we didn't have enough money to pay for a wedding and raise a child. My mom says I'm just doing everything backwards. Have a kid, and then I'll get married, and then I'll have a house.
And you and your mom are still really close?
Yeah, I actually live with my mom.
Oh, you do?
Yes, my daughter, my fiance, and I live at my mom's.
Wow.
She's my support system, and that's what you need. You need people to give you the drive, and that's what she does. She gives me the drive to do what I do.
Wow.
Okay, so back here is all of our marketing.
Amber seems so much more mature than 22. She was the total package in terms of how she's polished, what she thinks about the customer, about customer service overall. She was a 10 out of a 10 today.
All right, so what we're gonna do now that we have gone over marketing, we're gonna go out and help you get more comfortable talking to customers.
Okay.
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 Really, it's
All
just
right.
like talking to your best friend. That's what you gotta think
It's
of.
easy to talk to you.
You just have to be calm.
Coming up, Brett finds a store in disarray.
Is there a store manager?
She's out on maternity leave.
And later,
We have to find a $5 sign.
All
So it'll
right.
be back there on that cart.
the boss sees signs of a problem.
This is so hard to find.
Today we're in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I'm going to be working with a stock person. Stock people play an important role for New York and Company in terms of they have to ensure that our stock room is completely organized. At the same time, get shipment processed quickly and onto the floor to sell it as fast as we can. My first impression of the store today was not a great one. There were empty fixtures, clothes not folded correctly, jewelry fixtures empty. And as I walked into the stock room, I saw the disarray everywhere. This is your worst nightmare. And going through my mind is what's the cause and how did we get here?
Hi.
I'm Panya.
I'm Brett. How are you?
Brett.
Hi.
I'm fine.
Good.
I work in freight department in New York and Company, taking the clothes out of the boxes, bringing them to the table, and putting sensors on each of them, and put them up in the proper place. We have to go through all of those boxes, and we cannot leave any clothing in this box.
Okay.
Now, this right here determines how fast you should be able to go through that box. They're saying you should go through this box in 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
We're going to put all of these in here.
Okay.
So we wheel it over to the table, take it out the bag, we open it up, we put the sensor on the inside on the crease.
Okay.
And that's it. Just fold it back up. Okay, let me see you.
Okay. So
all of the jeans are the same
fold that
way.
over, put that in there.
Yes. Oops. You're gonna get it.
Oh, no.
You got, okay. There you go.
All right.
So we can hang it up right here for now.
All right.
So they're saying you should go through this box in 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Okay.
And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this stuff up.
Okay.
It's 12:27. Let's see how fast you can get through that box.
Okay. Inside, outside, inside. Going fast. Inside.
I think Brett is slower than a tortoise. I wouldn't give him a snail. I'll give him a tortoise.
Okay.
You have 7 minutes left.
7 minutes.
Yes.
Am I gonna make it?
No.
Wait, babe. How?
Now, you can't mess it up, because then I have to come behind you and fix it. So think about that, okay? And try not to do them so high.
Okay.
Let's do them a little lower. Brent is definitely slowing me down. I'm having to look over his shoulder to make sure he's doing it right or putting the sensors in the right place. So I think Brent needs to speed up the pace a little bit. Oh, you did it! High five! Now let me check and see.
And I did it 9 minutes?
20.
Oh.
So now what we're gonna do is put the stuff up, okay? So I'm gonna give you half.
All right.
And I'm gonna show you how to put these up.
Okay. Who taught you how to do this?
I've only been here for 2.5 months.
Got it.
So the lady who taught me is no longer here anymore.
Oh. And is there a store manager or?
Yes, she is actually out now on maternity leave. So what we're doing is we're looking for skinny, average. So here's skinny, average.
Panya has amazing intentions to do a great job. She was correcting me, which I really liked, because that meant to me Panya has a high standard.
Somebody messed up and put that 6 up there.
Yeah.
You can take it down.
Okay.
And we'll fix it and put it right here.
All right. But when she said the store manager happened to be out on leave right now, the light bulb went off for me. This says 4.
It could go, that goes down too.
And this says 8.
See?
Who did that?
They don't do the right thing.
What we're lacking is leadership in terms of directing Panya and the team to excel. Why did you start doing this?
Well, I had been out of work for a while.
Yeah.
This is my first job in like 5 years because my daughter was sick, my oldest, so I had to stay home and keep her.
Is your daughter okay now?
Yes, she's in remission now. She had leukemia. And I'm gonna get you some more hangers.
Okay.
So my husband in the military, and we were stationed in Germany. So we had to move back here because when my baby got sick, we got a compassionate reassignment.
So that was good then, right?
It was great.
You needed that, right?
Yes.
Did you ever think you'd marry somebody in the military?
No, because my father was military, and I said I would never do that. It has its good days and its bad days. I mean, like, he stays gone a lot. He just got back from Kuwait, but he's leaving again for a year.
Oh, wow. Is that scary?
So, yes, it is. It is.
The issue for me today is not Panya. She likes New York and Company, and she likes to work. We need people like that. I'm focused on the leadership while our store manager's out on leave, because without great leadership, nothing will happen. That's something I need to deal with.
You remember how to censor the tops?
I think so. Where do you wheel it over?
So we wheel it over to the table.
All right. Today, we're in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I'm going to be working with an assistant store manager, one of the key roles in our stores.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm looking for Eva.
I am Eva. How are you doing?
Eva. We're going to do a store opening, something I think is one of the hardest things we do in our stores. I want to make sure our process is efficient because that's one way we can improve profitability.
Nice to finally meet you.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm the assistant manager here.
Great.
Today we'll be going through some processes to open the store. You ready?
Never done this, so I'm nervous.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'll get you
Got
through
it. Okay.
My contestant is Barry, California. I don't think he's somebody that I would see working at New York and Company. I see Brett is more of a like surfer type. This is one of the things we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be opening up this register. So now we're just gonna count the money. So basically, we just count it just like 1, 2, 3. I usually count in 5s, which makes it easier for me.
Do you want me to count one?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Brett is counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have to go at a little bit faster pace. Brett is on California time. And that is it. So now we're about to do these promo changes. You ready?
I guess. Yeah.
Don't be nervous.
Okay, yeah.
Don't be nervous.
Okay,
You got
all right.
this.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
All right, let's do these promo changes. So basically what we're going to do, so see 7th Ave, signature fit, 4-inch shorts.
Yes.
We got to change it to $12.
Yes.
So we're going to come back here. This is our stock room.
Wow.
This is where we hold everything. So we have to find a $12 sign up in here.
How do you find that?
We just got to look.
And is it a color?
They do have colors.
Finding the sign was just a complete mess. I want the same number, right?
Yep.
We, in our home office, have made so many different signs and sign packages that it's confusing and hard to locate.
There we go.
Got it.
Bam. All right, so now we're going to go out here and put these in.
Okay.
There you go. So the Bermuda shorts. So they're $16.99. So we'll grab this $16.99 sign. So there's that for that. So basically we want to find $5 sign.
All
so
right.
it'll be back there on that cart. We got 10 minutes. Store open, so I need you to hurry up.
Okay.
Set.
Wow.
I need you to hurry up. Brett reminds me of a sloth. He's just very slow, and he's always just doing this. So we need $19.99.
Okay.
2 of them. They should be on the same cart.
Okay.
Store opens in 5 minutes. Hurry up.
It is clear that changing promos and signs in our store is a process that has to be fixed. This is so hard to find, and I can't.
2 minutes.
Super heavy.
Fast.
Wow. The amount of time we're spending changing prices and finding signs is taking away from doing what we're here to do, and that's make the customer have a great experience and sell some product.
And that is it.
Wow, yay. That was a long time.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get that gate open up because we don't want to be late.
That I can do.
10 o'clock,
That I
we got to
can
be
do.
open. Put the key in, open, close, and you want to open it. Bam.
Okay. So what do you like to do when you're not working?
I have kids.
How many kids do you have?
3. I have a
Wow.
20-year-old.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I have an 18-year-old and I have a 13-year-old. So they keep me busy doing the mom thing.
Right. So what else do you like to do?
I love to roller skate
Where do you roller skate?
at the roller rink.
Do they all skate with you?
My daughter does.
I'd love to see you skate.
I have my skates. I keep them in my car.
You're kidding.
No. We have a break anyway, so I'm going to go grab my skates and then we can do this.
Oh, okay, great. I would never expect someone's going to skate for me or skate around, but it was amazing seeing her. When she was on those skates, it was like, wow, that was great. Where are we?
Huh? We're in the hallway at the mall.
That's so
this
cool.
is what makes me fun.
That is really, really fun. And your
Yeah.
daughter does it with you?
Yep, she has her own too.
And you said 3 kids.
3, yep.
You raised them yourself?
Yes. I mean, I've been married for 2 years, But before that, I had all three of them. I raised them on my own, and retail was my way to raise my family.
Wow, that's
And
hard.
it was struggles, but we made it. And they're good kids.
That's
like my
amazing.
little one, he wants to be like an aerospace engineer. He already picked out 2 schools, which makes me cry. One of them is too expensive, so he picked out another one because I couldn't afford it.
Hearing about my employees' lives and their children and their parents made me think about how dedicated my dad was when my parents divorced. There was such a connection there.
You wouldn't think I've been through what I've been through. But you know what? I take it one day at a time. And I'm like, okay, it'll get better.
So what do you have to do to become a manager?
I'm just going to work my way up. I'm just going to work so hard till I get to where I want to be.
Eva is really the type of person that I want in the brand. She is passionate. She represents the brand well. She embodies somebody we want to keep. We have a role for Eva in our company. We just need to give her that path and that development.
Well, our break's over, so we got to get back to our orders, all right? Let's go.
Okay.
Coming up, the boss reveals his true identity
I'm Brett.
Oh my God, no, you're not.
What?
and changes their lives forever.
This don't happen to me.
It's happening. My time undercover has ended, and now it's time to get back to work as the CEO of New York & Company. Working on the front lines with our employees, I discovered more than I ever thought I would. I'm bringing the employees to New York City to our flagship store so that I can reveal my true identity and to reward them. Hey, Anthony.
Hello there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
So tell me about Brett.
He needed a little bit of guidance.
Now, do I look familiar?
Not necessarily, no.
You kind of paper. Are you Fred?
I'm Brett.
Oh my God, no, you're not.
And I'm also Greg Scott, the CEO of New York & Company. What? Have you ever heard of the show Undercover Boss?
Yeah.
You're on it.
This is ridiculous.
No, you're on it right now.
This don't happen to me. Okay.
Pena, you were so poised and in control of the situation. And I said, okay, Pena knows what's going on. That was impressive to me. But unfortunately, I thought the store looked pretty rough.
It did, yes. Somebody messed up and put that 6 up there.
Yeah.
You could take it down.
Okay.
And we'll fix it. When I got there, it was very unorganized, and I almost quit like twice.
Really?
Yes.
Because I asked, where's your manager? And what did you say?
She's on maternity leave.
And I want to make sure we have
Somebody have to be in there.
a plan
Exactly.
to keep the store running like New York & Company needs to be running, because people have to go out of maternity leave.
Exactly.
You know? So I will personally make sure that store has a new leadership team in place and it gets organized. So please don't quit.
Okay.
We went to the cartons. Like, that seemed to take a long time.
seemed to do.
I was thinking we should censor the product in the factory.
I think that's great. And all you have to do is take it out the box, hang it up, and put it out.
Yes.
It's easy.
Yes, yes. I think that is a big fix for me and the company.
Okay.
So, but when you told me about your story, you know, the first thing was the military background.
Yes.
I mean, you grew up military.
Military.
And you married military.
Yes.
So I'm going to make a donation in your name to our military kids for $5,000.
Good.
Yes. This organization provides support for kids in military families, and it's a great organization.
That's great. They need that.
They do, right?
Yes, that's great.
And your daughter's story, obviously that was been incredibly hard.
Yes.
And you were like, we're going to get through this.
Oh, yeah.
So one of the things we're going to do is give a $5,000 donation to St. Jude in your name.
Yes. I love St.
Because,
Jude. Thank you.
and then finally, for helping the company, I'm going to give you $20,000.
Shut up. Are you serious?
I'm serious.
This don't happen to me. Okay.
What's happening?
Thank you. I gotta give you a hug. I got to. Thank you so much. I'm so overwhelmed. Oh, God. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. It just feels, I've never had this much money at one time in my life. You're awesome. We have to send 3 kids to college, and they're going to college. So, this is a lot.
So, Amber, I loved working with you.
Oh, thank you.
Loved it. The big thing that you taught me is about, well, some people think this is a store for older people.
Oh, I hate that. We rarely have younger girls come in.
Okay.
They all think that it's an old lady's clothes.
Because of what you know about our customer and how to continue to track like the 20-somethings as well, I'm going to have you come to our home office to help them address this younger consumer.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Because I respect your opinion, and any other thing that you can think of that can help us from a marketing perspective, I really want to hear that feedback as well.
Thank you.
It was
That means
super
a lot.
valid. And we're going to give you a consulting fee of $5,000 for that.
Oh my God, no. You don't have to do that.
We're doing it.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
So, you know, when you talked about your daughter, right? And then you talked about your fiance, and you had to put the wedding on hold. So I'm going to give you $40,000.
Okay. For what?
For what you want to do with it.
Oh my God. I can move out of my mom's house.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
So.
Oh my gosh. This is extremely life-changing. This is definitely going to jumpstart everything for me. The coming in for the buyers, it means a lot because I'm going to be able to make an impact, and it's crazy.
Anthony. What I loved about you really was like that you were bringing a sense of style and fashion to the store.
I'm wearing some of the clothing.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I do try to wear some of the clothing while I'm here.
I would, because people will see it.
Yes,
Go, okay.
exactly.
I had like great experience learning about coupons, the tablet, and the male dress code. I mean, think how many things that we went through.
Yeah.
You know, we talk a lot about coupons.
Yes, I feel like that's a very big miscommunication between customers and associates.
But meeting with you, I know I need to work on it even harder, and we're going to simplify it as fast as we can.
That's so great.
Yes.
Thank you.
The other thing, what was really interesting, is the company has just spent a lot of money on our new POS tablets.
Yes.
And we talked about that tablet.
And how, like, no one uses it.
Yes, yeah. For me, it said we need to do a lot better training for education on what do we do with that.
Yes.
And then the other thing that was really interesting, we spent time talking about the dress code for men.
Yeah.
I think you're right. We probably have not given men the same consideration that we have for women in terms of the dress code. Quickly, we can change that.
That's awesome. Oh my God. Thank you.
For sure. We talked about like what you really want to do.
I would love to go to FIT.
So, because you have such a passion for design, I want you to spend a couple days with our dress designer here in New York City. All expenses paid, and at the same time, I want to give you $20,000 for your future education in design.
You're joking. Okay, I'm crying. You're kidding me.
You were talking about looking for a place for your grandmother. I want to give you $40,000 to get that apartment or place for you and your grandmother for a couple years. So...
Thank you. That's like all I want. Because I just want to make sure that she's always taken care of. So thank you for that. Like, I'm so happy and, like, overwhelmed with emotion, as you can see. Before meeting Greg and this experience and all that, it wasn't really in the stars for me to really go to fashion school. But now with this opportunity, the sky is the limit.
Eva, you're so caring, you're nurturing, you knew what to do, and you were trying to make it easy for Brett.
Yeah. So they need to say $19.99.
Okay.
2 of them. They should be in on the same cart.
Okay. A lot of things I need to fix. And it started with the promos.
Yes. It's very overwhelming.
I need to make the promo tool so much easier.
Yes.
It could be so much simpler for you to spend your time having to find everything and locate everything. I was like, I can fix this quickly. And then the next thing, that sign box.
Yes. You couldn't find anything.
I was freaking out back there, like, oh my gosh, I cannot find the sign.
And I couldn't barely find anything either.
I don't want someone like you having to spend half your morning finding a sign. I sent an email right after that and said, I want these 10 people to go to a store and figure out how we're going to clean those sign boxes up quickly. Because of your passion and what you talked to me about raising the 3 kids, I mean, I think it spoke to a lot of strength. And it said, how do I keep doing a better job for the company and we get our stores right so I can keep people like you employed, quite frankly. And what we're going to do is make sure that you're trained to become that store manager. I want you to be a store manager for us because you have that passion.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Getting back to what you've done, you've raised 3 kids.
Yeah.
Amazing.
They are.
And you said something about your youngest wants to go to...
Aerospace engineer.
Aerospace engineering?
He tries so hard.
I and New York and Company give you $70,000 to do that.
Oh. Thank you so much.
You so deserve it. You so deserve it. You know?
I can't believe this is happening. I feel like I just won the lottery. It just means so much. You know, my kids have had a rough road. And I never thought something like this would happen to me. Opportunities are endless. And it's just, you never know.